Alright, ladies and gentlemen. New week, new Odyssey. By the way, all me. I did all of that. Look how great I am. Look at what I'm getting for playing 2 tiles on contested territory. I haven't played this in ages, but 1,100 trophies and 2 insta-monkeys seems pretty great. So, yeah. Easy. Anyway, as you can see, I've been dabbling in a little bit of BTD6 in my own time. Nothing too crazy, just occasional contested territory, but more often than not, grinding for medals in solo. Anyway, magic versus explosions. Obyn and Striker can't seem to agree on which approach is better for the balloons. What do you think? Well, I think we all know what I think. Dun 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 dun. I mean, wait. Okay, before I do this, are there any maps that are specifically military only? Yes, there are. Okay, cool. Don't be a fucking idiot and not choose any military because you love Obyn so much. Okay. Hard standard, hard military only. I suppose I could try and trust Obyn to complete 1 to 55 solo, but I think you'll probably struggle a bit at 24 and any other camo rounds. Right, so we do need a balance, right? So we've got military only here on Streambed, magic monkeys only on Cornfield, ancient portal, and then sunken columns. Sunken columns, man. Oof. What an okay map. I'm not a big fan of it, but I don't, like, hate it eternally, if that makes sense. We'll get this guy in here for some buffs. Let's be honest. Let's have a look at the maps again. Water, water, no water, water, water. But, to be fair, may as well be no water, so I'm not going to heavily rely on them. We'll go for the I don't care where I'm placed towers. Those seem like a good time. Yeah, that seems about right. Cool. I'm personally on Team Obyn. Striker Jones can just do Striker Jones things, I guess. Because we're respectful. And we appreciate our friendly adversaries. Yeah, that's right. We're respectful, damn it. Okay. But nevertheless, Obyn's way better than Striker Jones, I'm sorry. I do enjoy using both of them. Especially for chimps. I do enjoy strategies that often feature a specific tower or a specific set of towers. So, like, I do enjoy using Striker Jones and bomb shooters, for example, for chimps. And I also really enjoy using Obyn and a bunch of druids for chimps. So it's difficult for me to choose, but it's not that difficult because, I mean, Obyn's always been my favorite hero. And I don't think that's ever going to change. And so here we are. Whooping ass with Obyn in tow. But this seems like a fairly straightforward Odyssey. Thankfully. And now that the work schedule is back to normal, of course, the second everything starts to settle down and go back to normal, my boss is just like, haha, I'm leaving next week. Good luck, fuckers. No, he's not like that. He's much kinder than that. But still, that's the current situation of next week. Which, you know, it'll be fine. So long as all the other senior associates and whatnot are around. I don't see any potential issues. Except for maybe on a Friday? I think on a Friday. some annoying shit's gonna happen and I'm gonna have to step up, which is bullshit. And I'm not a fan, but it's gonna happen, so I've gotta be ready for it. But I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, though, the boss is still here. He's still here tomorrow. Which means I don't have to show up early as fuck. But yeah, as of next week, I'm starting early, sadly. And he annoyed me today because he was like, right, let me tell you everything that you have to do while I'm gone. And he was just like, you've just got one thing. You've got to do the startup bullshit. And I was just like, okay, that's fine. It's easy enough. Got it memorized. And he's like, you also have to fill out this form to say that you've done it all. And I was like, why? The form's there for other people who don't have that shit memorized to use. You know, as a reference guide. All of that up inside my brain. Because I used to do the startup every day consecutively for like months on end. And now all of a sudden there's a form to fill out and he doesn't trust me to not fill it out. Bastard. Nah. I think it's just to prove that I've been doing it and prove that I've been essentially listening to my boss and following his following what he wants me to do when he leaves. Otherwise, he'll get in a bunch of trouble. Which, you know, could be a little bit funny, but yeah, I don't know. Something about the way he reacted to something someone else said today made me think, oh, he's in a shit mood. Not gonna fuck with him. But yeah, weird. Also, I've lost my pen. I have no fucking idea where it's gone. Which sucks. Because it was one of my favorite pens. It was one of those multicolored pens, you know, where you get 4 different colors that you can click down and swap between. Except I modified it so that all the colors were black. Number 1, because that's the only color I use. And number 2, because motherfuckers at work like to steal shit. And the last time they tried to steal my pen, I grabbed it off them and said, what are the colors on this pen? Prove that you know it's yours. Trying to bait them. And they were just like, oh, this guy thinks I'm a fucking idiot. And they were just like, there's red, green, blue, and black. And I was just like, nope, have a look again. They're all black. And they go, oh, fuck. That isn't my pen. Oh. But yeah, I don't know where it's gone. For some reason, out of all my pens, that one gets lost the most. I've always found it again, but yeah. I genuinely don't know where it is now. Unless it's in a car somewhere. Could be. But I just don't know. I checked my pockets. I found the 4 other pens in there, but not the 5th one. Maybe it's in some of my pants that I wore going out somewhere. But usually I just wear my shorts. Oh well. Money! Alright, let's... You think we can get enough money to get an elite sniper to slap on the thumbnail? Well, you'll know by now if I did. Or maybe it'll be in the next round. Next round. No, it won't. Unless it's military only. In which case I do have a chance of doing that. Oh. 1 click away from being thumbnail material. There it is. Beautiful. For those who don't know, I prefer to only put powers in my thumbnail that I actually use. Usually they're like the MVPs or just the hero. So like, for example, this one's probably going to be Obyn and Elite Sniper. Just because Obyn's the hero that I've chosen. And Elite Sniper's one of the ways that I managed to crush this level. So yeah, typically if you see a thumbnail for my Odysseys, you'll know that at some point in time I used those towers. It's a fun little fact for you. Alright. This is going to be tricky because I didn't choose any water vehicles. But I think for the most part, considering we're starting on round 1, I think we'll be fine. Don't see an issue with anything that's going on. Ooh, where do I want you? Maybe like there. There's not terrible. Go on then. You go strong, the other one goes first. What could go wrong? Worst case scenario, both of you are getting sold and I'm getting Obyn. In fact, I could do that right now, if I needed to. And it is round 4, so we'll see if I need to. Nope. Cool. I know I appreciate that. I don't want to fire you guys, but if I must, it'll be out of a cannon and into the sun. Okay, cool. Very pleased with how that turned out. Nice. See? Military's not that difficult. Just slap a couple of snipers down and your life is fine. Don't need to pay attention to anything. Oh. Anyway, hope you guys have been well. Now that we're back to the usual schedule at work, today was a very short day. I actually got home and then had to wait for the Odyssey to come out, which was unusual. Usually I get home and it's like 1 hour, maybe hour and a half past. But yeah, this time around, got home, had to wait like 30 minutes for the Odyssey to come out. Crazy stuff. But it is good. I do appreciate having more time to myself. Gonna knock this out of the park, and then I've got dinner with the missus. I probably shouldn't have eaten so much food. Well, I didn't eat that much, but I have eaten. Hopefully I can, hopefully I'll have enough space for dinner. I should do. Should. Ooh, maybe when I'm getting dressed to go out again, I can look for my pen in those pants. Interesting. It's like, don't get me wrong, I'm not in any way sort of personally or emotionally attached to this pen. It's just a basic pen, and I did modify it, so you know, it's slightly more important than a regular 4-colored pen that actually has the 4 colors, but it's not necessarily something difficult to recreate, but it just sucks to lose something, you know? Just straight up sucks. Do I want this guy to be something else? Yes. Specifically because he's not close to this guy, so if I made this a supply drop, it would suck having one drop over here. So, we're gonna go bottom path for this one. Alright, I'm gonna check my pants now. Screw it. I will find this pen one of these days. Okay, it's not in there. Well, shit. Well, 2 places I looked, not there. So, either something's happened at work, and to be fair, if I've dropped it or lost it at work, it's fucking gone. It's not coming back. It's just gone. Those motherfuckers see a pen lying on a table and the first thought in their brain is grab it. I swear, it's like a reflex reaction. The thought doesn't even make it to the brain before the hand has already grabbed it. And they've just gone, mine! And then they realize what they've done and they're gone, ah, good. Scavenging for resource. Good work, brain. Bunch of monkey brains. Just grab shit first, ask questions later. Oh. I will miss that pen though. Super handy. And I did drain the ink from one of the pens. So they've got 3 out of 4. That they're actually able to use with black ink. I thought about it too, I was like, maybe I did it, maybe I used it on stream at some point. And, like, yeah, maybe I used it on stream. And then put it down somewhere weird, but I got nothing. It's really strange. Huh. Things you find out when you're looking for something else. Like you find everything else when you're looking for something completely different. Anyway, tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow will be actually. Tomorrow could potentially just suck in terms of work. But at the same time, I don't know. It's our first week back on the regular schedule and the box numbers do seem lower than normal. So I'm assuming it's not going to be as intense as a regular Friday would, but we will have to see. Come on, one more round. Trees! Oh, didn't get to place them in time. Anyway, that is gonna do it for part 1 of the Magic vs. Explosions Odyssey. So far I'm on the side of Magic, but admittedly I did get 2 snipers as my 5th tier choices, mainly because they're just so dang cheap, although they're not exactly explosives. So, decide for yourself which side I'm on. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. As always, part 2 will come out tomorrow featuring the last 3 maps. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your week.